There are stories whispered in the shadows, tales so unsettling they make even the most skeptical shiver. Among them, few have captured the world's dark fascination, like the legend of Annabelle the doll, that is not just a toy, but a vessel of pure terror. What if I told you this isn't just a story from a horror movie, but a terrifying reality that shook the lives of those who dared cross paths with this seemingly innocent doll? This is not a tale for the faint-hearted. If you're brave enough to follow me into the depths of this cursed object's history, then stay with me, because what you're about to hear might change how you see the world forever. Before we dive deeper into the dark truth, I want to ask you to support this channel by hitting that subscribe button and leaving a like to help more brave souls discover these stories. And if you feel compelled, comment below with your thoughts or any eerie encounters you've had. Also, check out the link in the pinned comment. It's a unique chance for you to transform your life with something extraordinary. Now, brace yourself, and let's unravel the chilling story behind Annabelle. The story begins in the early 70s, a time when the paranormal was often dismissed as mere superstition. A young woman named Donna received a seemingly harmless gift from her mother, a vintage Raggedy Ann doll. Little did she know, this doll would become the epicenter of a horrifying nightmare. Almost immediately, strange occurrences began to plague the household. Doors would slam shut without cause, unexplained cold drafts swept through rooms, and ominous shadows flickered just beyond sight. But the most disturbing thing was the doll itself. Donna and her roommate Angie soon noticed that Annabelle didn't stay where they left her. She appeared in different rooms, sometimes found sitting upright in places she hadn't been placed. At first, they thought it was a prank or their imagination playing tricks. But the incidents escalated. One night, Donna awoke to a loud thud. Investigating, she found the doll lying on the floor, but not where it had fallen before. It seemed to have moved across the room on its own. They began to feel a growing sense of dread, as if the doll was watching them, waiting, seeking answers. They called in a psychic medium. The medium was quick to sense a presence far darker than a simple haunting. She revealed that the doll was inhabited by a spirit, something malevolent that had latched onto the innocent-looking object. This was no ordinary ghost. The entity was aggressive, jealous, and dangerous. The roommates tried to rid themselves of Annabelle, but every attempt was met with resistance. The doll reappeared mysteriously, no matter where they left it or how hard they tried to get rid of it. The events soon took a terrifying turn. Donna was attacked by an invisible force, leaving bruises and scratches on her body. Angie was confronted with sinister visions, nightmares so vivid they blurred the lines between reality and terror. Both women were pushed to the brink of sanity. The house that had once felt like a safe haven now resembled a trap from which there was no escape. Eventually, they turned to experts, known for dealing with the supernatural, the infamous Ed and Lorraine Warren. These renowned demonologists were no strangers to evil, but even they were taken aback by what they found when they examined the Annabelle doll. According to their reports, the entity was not a lost soul, but a demonic force seeking to possess a human host. The Warrens warned Donna and Angie to never let the doll out of their sight, but they knew the only true way to protect people was to contain the evil. The doll was secured in a specially designed case, locked away in the Warrens' occult museum, a place where the darkest artifacts of supernatural horror are kept under constant watch. The Warrens' accounts added a chilling layer to the tale. They claimed that the demon associated with Annabelle could manipulate objects, cause physical harm, and induce psychological torment. There were reports of people who dared approach the doll experiencing immediate sickness or paranoia, it seemed. The curse of Annabelle was not limited to the two women, but could spread to anyone who crossed its path. The museum itself became a focal point of strange occurrences, with staff reporting cold spots, unexplainable noises, and a constant feeling of unease near the doll's display. But where did this dark force come from? The origins of the curse. trace back to a series of tragic and violent events long before the doll entered Donna's life. Some say it began with a cult ritual meant to summon powerful spirits, a ritual that went horribly wrong, trapping something evil inside the doll. Others whisper of a violent murder tied to the doll's previous owner, a woman whose bitterness and rage poisoned the object with her malevolence. Whatever the truth, the Annabelle doll's reputation has grown into a modern legenda, symbol of the terrifying power that objects can hold when touched by darkness. The story of Annabelle is a grim reminder that evil can wear many faces, sometimes even the face of a child's toy. It forces us to question how much we really understand about the unseen forces that surround us. Is it possible that something so small and innocuous could harbor a horror beyond imagination? What lessons lie beneath the surface of this story? It challenges us to confront the unknown and to respect the invisible dangers that might be lurking just out of sight down now. If this story has gripped your attention, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, the link in the pinned comment is your gateway to an incredible transformation. Don't miss out. Stay with me as we continue this haunting journey into the heart of darkness that is the Annabelle doll. The truth will chill you to your core as we step further into the shadowed corridors of Annabelle's chilling tale. It becomes clear that this is no ordinary haunted object story. The darkness that surrounds this doll is woven deep into the fabric of real terror, a force that has left scars on the lives it has touched, and continues to haunt even those who believe themselves immune. This story is layered with mysteries, warnings, and moments of pure fear that challenge what we think we know about evil lurking in the mundane. After the Warrens intervened, Annabelle's story did not simply fade into obscurity or become just another cautionary tale. Instead, it evolved, growing darker and more complex. The Warrens described the doll as a conduit, a vessel that the demon used to extend its reach into our world. Unlike ghosts or spirits of the departed, this entity was something maliciously alive in its intent, bent on destruction and chaos. This distinction is crucial because it places Annabelle not just in the realm of haunted objects, but in the terrifying sphere of demonology. The Warrens' occult museum, where the doll was eventually locked away, became a fortress against the spreading darkness. The case itself was no ordinary display constructed with a special lock and surrounded by protective symbols meant to contain the demonic presence. But even with these precautions, strange and unsettling events have been reported. Witnesses have described feeling invisible hands brush their skin, hearing whispered threats that seem to crawl into the very soul, and an overwhelming sense of dread that no amount of rational explanation can dispel. One of the most disturbing aspects of the Annabelle story is how it intersects with human vulnerability. The entity feeding through the doll does not attack randomly. It targets fear, doubt, and emotional weakness, amplifying them until the victim is broken or possessed. Several accounts speak of people who encountered Annabelle falling into inexplicable states of terror, panic attacks, or feeling as if they were losing their minds. It's as though the demon feeds not only on physical fear, but on psychological unraveling. This makes Annabelle's curse not just about hauntings, but about a deep, personal corruption that can consume a person from within. The original owners, Donna and Angie, found their lives irrevocably changed. After their terrifying encounters, both women struggled with trauma that went beyond the physical. Sleepless nights became the norm, and the shadows in their minds grew larger with each passing day. Donna described feeling as though she was constantly watched, never able to escape the doll's malevolent gaze even after it was removed from her home. Angie, too, reported vivid nightmares and a persistent feeling of being followed by something unseen. Their experiences are a sobering reminder that evil, once unleashed, can linger far beyond the moment of contact. The Warrens documented several chilling incidents during their investigations. On one occasion, a priest was called to bless the doll. During the ritual, The doll's eyes were said to have shifted with unnatural movement, and a cold wind swept through the room despite all windows being shut. The priest reportedly left shaken, describing the entity as pure darkness, unlike anything he had encountered before. Such events underscore the deeply supernatural nature of Annabelle's possession, blurring the line between folklore and undeniable paranormal activity. Beyond the immediate horror, the story of Annabelle taps into a primal fear about the objects we trust and cherish. Dolls, after all, are supposed to be symbols of innocence and childhood. They are meant to comfort, not torment. But what happens when something so pure becomes corrupted? The idea that evil can take root in something so familiar makes the fear all the more potent. It's a psychological twist that makes Annabelle's story resonate on a deeper level. How well do we truly know the things we hold dear? The history of Annabelle also reflects cultural fascination with the occult and the supernatural. The 70s were a time when interest in psychic phenomena and ghost stories surged, yet many people still dismissed such tales as fantasy. Annabelle challenged those assumptions with first-hand experiences that defied explanation. The Warrens' involvement lent credibility to the legend, showing that even experts in paranormal phenomena recognized the threat. Their work continues to influence how we understand cursed objects and haunted artifacts today. Despite the warnings, curiosity has drawn countless individuals toward Annabelle. Visitors to the Warrens' Occult Museum sometimes report strange sensations, uneasy feelings, sudden chills, and even glimpses of movement out of the corner of their eye. Some claim to have heard faint whispers, or to have seen the doll's head tilt, as if following their steps. Whether these stories are fact or fueled by suggestion, they add to the aura of dread surrounding the doll. It's a reminder that some doors, once opened, cannot easily be closed. Annabelle's legend has also permeated popular culture. Inspired by the Warrens' accounts, the Annabelle doll became the focus of a series of horror films that captured imaginations worldwide. While the movies took creative liberties, they brought attention to the terrifying reality behind the myth. For many viewers, the films served as an introduction to the dark world of haunted objects, sparking both fear and fascination. Yet for those who know the true story, the horror is far more real and far more disturbing than anything Hollywood could portray. The story of Annabelle also raises important questions about belief, skepticism, and the unknown. How do we balance rational thought with experiences that defy explanation? What does it mean to believe in something unseen, yet deeply felt? The doll's story challenges us to confront these questions and consider that the world may be far stranger and darker than we ever imagined. The terror of Annabelle lies not just in the doll itself, but in what it represents, a door to a hidden world of shadows that may be closer than we think. In the end, Annabelle remains a chilling symbol of evil's unexpected forms, locked away behind glass. The doll's sinister presence continues to haunt those who dare to get too close. It serves as a warning that some curiosities come with a price, and that darkness can reside in the most innocent of places. For those who hear this story, it is a call to vigilance, a reminder that evil can wear many faces sometimes, even the face of a child's toy. If this story has sent shivers down your spine and kept you on the edge of your seat, don't forget to show your support by subscribing to the channel and hitting that like button. Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Do you believe in cursed objects? And if you want to take a step into something that could change your life, check out the link in the pinned comment for a unique opportunity. Stay curious, stay cautious, and remember, some stories are more than just tales, they are warnings.